Good morning students. We are back with Unit 3 in English, Water, Water Everywhere. In that, the activity 1 was over and in activity 2, we studied a story about Water Boy. The explanation is over and now it's time for meanings and exercises. Meanings. First word, puddle. A small pool of liquid, especially of rainwater on the ground. Second word, hose. A flexible tube conveying water used chiefly for watering plants and in firefighting. In the exercises, first question is fill in the blanks. First, Vijay liked to play with blank. He liked to play with water. Second, he liked to make big blank in the garden and pretend it was a lake. He liked to make big mud puddles. Third, Vijay's uncle stayed in a blank. He stayed in a small village. Fourth, Rajesh said to Vijay, you should learn to blank. Rajesh, Vijay's cousin, said that you should learn to save water. Next exercise is answer the following questions. Question 1. What characters have been mentioned in the story? The characters mentioned in the story are Vijay, the main character, the water boy, his mother, and his cousin Rajesh. They have spoken about his mother's brother and even the villagers, but they are not the characters in the story. Question 2. In what ways did Vijay like to play with water? Answer. Vijay liked to play with water in many ways. He liked to fill up a big tub with water and play with his toy boat in there. He liked to make big mud puddles in the garden and pretend it was a lake. He liked to open the hose and splash his friends when they walked by. You need to remember these points, that he liked to fill up the big tub, he liked to make big mud puddles, and he liked to splash his friends. Question 3. When Vijay did not listen to her mother, what did she do? Answer. When Vijay did not listen to her mother, she decided to take him with her to visit her brother who stayed in a small village. Why did she decide so? Because he can see how people are living where water is not easily available. Question 4. How can we use water wisely? Here are some examples of ways to use water wisely. We can use a glass of water for brushing our teeth. Take 1 glass of water, wash your brush and gargle with it, and then wash the brush with it and get done with it, instead of using the running tap water or keeping it on for the time you brush your teeth. We can take a bath with very small amount of water in a bucket. If water is scarce, you can make do with a small water in a bucket instead of shower. And you should literally skip using a bathtub for it. We can save the water used for washing clothes to be used again later. Water used for washing clothes. When you use a washing machine, huge amount of water is just discharged by it. So you can save it for washing balconies or washing bathrooms or for later purpose as well. Besides this, there are also many ways to use water wisely. You can add any that you like.